Hi, this is Dan Truax, founder and CEO of RVista, and today I'm going to show you how to find military campgrounds and FamCamps using the free version of RVista with absolutely no cost. And so I'm on the home page of RVista, and I show you that I'm using a free account because if I click on Create Trip, it's going to ask me to upgrade to the full version of RVista for $59.99 a year. But if I go back to the home page, I'm going to show you something you can do for free that's actually really cool and really useful. So from the top menu, I'm going to select the Explore button. And what this is going to do is it's going to immediately take me into the immersive app view of RVista. And when you're a user of RVista, this is actually where you're going to spend a great deal of your time planning a trip or browsing and finding campgrounds. And so just to acclimate you just very quickly, the left side of the screen that you're looking at is a preview pane. So it's showing you all of the campgrounds, everything that's basically on the screen. And you can see that, very importantly, there's three tabs. There's stays, which are your campgrounds and resorts. There's interests, which are all of your other Google places. Like it could be, it could be fuel stops, it could be museums, it could be golf courses, all of those other things that represent activities that you want to do while you're traveling. And then other locations are just you can put in any address that you want in the United States in our Vista, and we'll find it for you. For now, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to collapse that menu for the purpose of this video, just so I have a larger screen for the map. If I wanted to bring it back, it says show list on the left, but it's really easy to get out of the way, which is what I'm going to do here. And so now I have a full view of the United States on my map. At the top, I have a search. I could search for anything that I want, and I have some quick filters that our users tend to use the most. I have a filters button, which will bring not only the quick filters, but all filters that you can use in RVista, and I'm going to show you that again in more detail in just a moment. But before I do that, the right bottom part of the screen is incredibly important. These are toggle menu buttons that allow you to quickly turn on and off things to keep your screen as clean as possible while you're planning your trip or you're browsing in the scenario we are today. And so at the very top one, you can see that is campgrounds and resorts. Those are your commercial campgrounds, like your KOAs, your luxury resorts, anything that is considered commercial. This next one down are public lands and parks. So these are your state parks, your national parks, your military campgrounds, which I'm going to show you today, your COE, just BLM, all of the things that are considered public lands and parks. And then the other area that's super important are your interests. These are your golf courses, any activity that you want to do and plan as part of your trip. And you can easily turn all of these on and off. For today, for now, I'm going to leave the default, which is your commercial, but I'm going to go up into the filter view, and you can see again, I can do stay type, I can filter by price, but what I'm going to do is go into your public lands and parks. And for this purpose, I'm going to select military, and I'm just going to click show results. And now, because military is part of public lands and parks, I'm going to turn off commercial, and I'm going to turn those public lands and parks on. And now I'm filtered on military, which you can see in the top right. My filter has one filter set. It is military, which we did. And now everything that you're seeing on the screen represents military campgrounds. And so you can see, by the way, on the screen that I have a mix of things. I have these larger icons which represent individual campgrounds and resorts, but then I have these smaller icons that have numbers beside of them. And this is our clustering technology. Again, we try to really optimize for performance and not cluttering your screen. So what will happen on these cluster icons is as I zoom in on the map, you'll see them start to break apart and turn into the larger icons. And so for the purpose of this, let's just say I wanted to go to a military base or FAM camp in the Washington, D.C. area. You can see that as I zoomed in here, that my cluster filled out. and expanded. And now you can see I have three, actually four, if I look at the top, military campgrounds that I can look at. For any one of these, I can click on it. This is Fort Belvoir Travel Camp. I can see the preview card for that. I can go into the details. If I go into the details, I can see the images, the description, if available, the number of sites that are there. I can click on the tabs at the top like amenities, the contacts, which would have the phone number, web address, things of that nature. And then if it's part of a club or membership, which most military or fam camps are not, you would see it there. But a club or membership would be like Good Sam, KOA, Thousand Trails, all of those things are that. And so if I exit here, I could go into, this is Andrews Air Force Base. If I go out on the Chesapeake Bay, these are Solomon Island Navy recreation. I am a Navy veteran myself, so those are interesting to me. And again, like I could browse the entire United States and just look for these fam camps and military campgrounds. Now, the interesting part is what I cannot do as I'm doing this is actually add it to a trip or create a trip because I don't have a subscription, and I would need to have a subscription for that. But if you're just browsing and trying to find where you can camp and all of those things, you can do all of that again for free. The other cool thing is it's not just military camps. In this video, I'm focusing on military campgrounds, but I could do this for anything. If I go back up here, I could say, hey, don't show me military. Let's deselect military. Let's pick national and state parks. Click show results. Now you can see it just changed my whole view. I can go in here now and start clicking on all of my national and state parks. And then again, go in here. I can see that there's two. That's Medicine Lodge archaeological, sorry. And again, I can look at view of details. I can look at where it's at. I can do anything I want. And again, this is for free. And so we're trying to provide some value for, even if you're not wanting to quite yet upgrade to the full subscription, I hope this helps you at least know that you can browse all of our 30,000 campgrounds and resorts. You can browse our all of our interests, which are hundreds of thousands of interests on there. And I hope that you find this useful and something that you can do for no cost. And if you have any questions, just shoot us an email at info@rvista.com. I hope to see you using the product, and I hope that you upgrade and actually want to use it for trip creation, because the full version of RVista allows you to plan a trip, edit a trip, do all of those things, plus it allows you access to our RV Safe GPS, which keeps you safe while you're driving down your route, because it knows the dimensions. It knows your height, your weight, your length, your tow vehicle, all of that information you can set up. And you can not only browse for campgrounds like this, plan your trips around them, and then travel safely. So again, I hope this was useful, and I hope you love RVista and give us some great feedback, and give us any ideas and suggestions you have. So until then, safe travels, and we'll hope to see you on the road.